So this week I talked to multiple people about something I had mentioned in my first video about my mother being like an umbrella for me. And it was really what I needed at that point in my life. I needed somebody to show me love. I needed somebody I could trust. I needed somebody that I knew really and truly cared about me, because as an adopted kid, I felt thrown away and abandoned. And so all those feelings in me, I needed somebody. And I needed to feel like somebody was there for me. My mother definitely was there for me. I knew that I could go to her for anything and everything, and that she would be there for me, and that she would help comfort me in difficult situations and circumstances. And like I mentioned in the video, it actually stunted my growth in some ways. And I hope that you listening to a 48-year-old guy who felt like that at one point in his life, and now has grown past it. Hopefully, I can help you. I remember being so shy and just like kind of being like under my mom and just like feeling protected, and and I was just a shy kid. And then I remember I played basketball in seventh grade and eighth grade. I played ninth grade also. Now, ninth grade in my school district, all the middle schools came together. And so it was three different middle schools. We're now at the 9-10 center. And I played ninth grade, and I was just shy because I knew everybody from my middle school, but I didn't really know everybody from other middle schools. And I was a shy kid, and so I was a little nervous. I made the team. I remember being at practice one day, and I did something at practice. I made some nice move at practice. I remember one of my teammates said, "Yo, why don't you do that in the game? It's like, you're doing that here at practice. Why don't you do it in the game?" And I didn't have a good answer for him. Like, I knew inside that I was just shy. Like, I didn't like attention, and I didn't want any attention on me. So I was just too shy to do certain stuff. And maybe that makes sense to you, maybe it doesn't. But I was shy. And then come 10th grade, I did not go out for the basketball team because I was too shy. I played football. And I played football because you're wearing a helmet, you got shoulder pads on, so you're kind of hidden. Where in basketball, to me, it felt so open, and I couldn't hide. And so I played football in 10th grade. I played football in 11th grade. I played football 12th grade. And in the summer of my 12th grade year, I broke my arm in summer camp for football. So then I went out for basketball. I figured, like, I'm not playing anything else, so I'll go out for basketball. I, I, I don't know where the courage came from, but I went out for basketball. I made the team, and that's when, like the story I talked about with Andre saying that, dude, you can dunk. And then one day I couldn't dunk, and the next day I could. It is kind of crazy. I was always a good athlete, and I guess maybe my shyness stopped me from, coming out of my shell. But yeah, and so I that was one part of me that stopped me from growing, because I was so used to being under that umbrella of my mom. It was a comfort zone for me. It was like a shelter, and it stopped me from doing certain things. And what I'm hoping is that maybe hearing me talk about it, maybe you look in yourself as a young man or a young woman who's adopted, who's struggling with, you know, feeling thrown away or feeling like you're not enough, that maybe hearing a story from me might help you recognize that, hey, there's stuff in me that I can allow to come out. And what's so crazy is Like I was thinking about this earlier. So crazy is I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you, and my goal in this is to try to encourage you, right? Now, I am 48 years old, and I was shy. I'm still quiet. People that know me know I'm quiet, but I was this shy kid who felt thrown away, abandoned, this self-esteem issues. And I'm sitting here on social media talking to you. And the only reason I'm here is for you. Like I said, there's a kid on my son's football team that my heart went out to him, and it motivated me to do exactly what I'm doing right now, even though I'm quiet, even though I'm a kid that didn't go out for the basketball team because I was too shy. And now I'm doing this video for you. For the person that's searching out like abandonment, for the person that's searching out, low self-esteem, or for the person that's searching out adoption. Like, I'm literally doing this video for you because I want you to know that things change. And I want you to know that, yeah, you can start out and feel a particular way and things change. And I know my background and the story that I've shared with you guys is that my mom was so loving, but I know that's not everybody's circumstance. I know maybe you're adopted and your parents weren't loving. Maybe you never got adopted. Maybe you just went from foster home to foster home to foster home, and you felt like nobody ever cared. I am literally telling you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I care. That's the only reason I'm on here. Like, I am talking to you because I care. Because I want you to know that life circumstances can start out one way and you can feel one way, and things can change. Like I have people in my life now that I really am thankful for. I have friends, I have family that I'm really thankful for. And I'm thankful that they're in my corner. And for a long time, I felt like nobody was in my corner. Nobody but my mother, right? I had two sisters, but you're kids, and me and my sisters would argue. And so but I knew my mother was always there. And so maybe you don't have somebody that's there. I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you. I want you to know that you are more than enough, and that there's things in you that maybe you don't recognize yet, but they're in there. And you don't need, I guess, acceptance from every group. All you need is the gifts and talents that are in you. Like I mentioned in my other video, like one day I could not dunk on a 10-foot court. The next day I could dunk on a 10-foot court with such ease. And all that was belief. Belief in myself. And it matters so much. And I want you to recognize that if you believe in yourself and you believe that you can do better and that you can grow, you can. Regardless of whether you had somebody there that showed you a tremendous amount of love, or somebody there that was a terrible parent, or a terrible foster parent, or a terrible adopted parent. It doesn't matter, because all you need is belief in yourself. And that belief in yourself can carry you a long way. I don't know why I just want to share this story that I think it's pretty amazing. So like I mentioned, I played high school football, and in 10th grade, I was on a scout team. And so on scout team, you run the plays of the team that the varsity is going to play that upcoming week. And most of our games were Friday or Saturday. And so we were playing Westchester East. And I remember the coaches talking about, we need to give the varsity a particular look. So Westchester East is playing well this year, so we need to give them a certain look. And so I'm returning punts on scout team, and one of the coaches said the punt returner for Westchester East, he does like this particular move. Like he catches the ball and he like takes 2 steps and then he makes his move. And it was just like, oh, okay. Well, so then I'm at practice and I'm doing that. I'm doing that all week. And so the varsity is getting their look, and we're in the game. We actually go to play Westchester East. I don't remember if it was a home or away game. I don't remember. But we're playing Westchester East, and I'm pretty sure we won. My high school won a lot. And then at the end of the game, both teams line up. You walk across, you have your helmets on, you walk across, and you shake hands. Anybody that's been to a football game knows at the end of the game, that's what you do. What's so crazy about this story is that person that caught the ball and would walk and then make his move was actually my biological brother. It's so crazy. Buster Crawford played for Westchester East, was an all-state running back, and I shook his hand. He was a senior, and I was a sophomore. And I didn't learn until a couple months ago that was my biological brother. And my biological siblings, when I met them, they were just staring at me. They were like, oh my God, you look exactly like Buster. You sound exactly like Buster. You laugh exactly like Buster. And I shook his hand. He passed away a couple years ago, but they showed me a picture of him, and it's as if he stole my face. It's so crazy. I just wanted to share that. But if you're listening to this, I want you to know that you can grow, and you can grow past that comfort zone. You can grow past that umbrella, which was comfort at one point, and now it's time to move on. You can do it. I believe in you.